It's the key reason why technology is so useful. And I mean, we all know we're living in this ever-evolving society, and technology is almost that beating heart for having convenience and ease of access to information. We use the cloud more than we realize. I mean, these online meetings, these webinars now today, in some form or other, we actually gravitate to technology, whether we'd like to admit it or not. And that access to the information is at the heart of it all. I mean, it actually just shows that there's such a business appetite for digitization that we don't even realize. And everyone is on this journey, and COVID's definitely accelerated that. But to have that proper access, that is achieved not only through technology, but more so the proper use of technology. How you get paperless, how we help private clients implement certain key apps that suit their business and not just have streams of technology adopted, which is what we've commonly seen in the market. At BDO, we have what we call our tech app stack, which is really important. And Anthony, maybe you can bring up the slide just to show some of the technologies that we do bring into BDO. These aren't a definitive or exhaustive list. This is just applications that suit a lot of our private-owned businesses, and we most commonly implement them. Now, we are global partners with Xero. Xero is our preferred accounting system. And there's this perception in the market that Xero can also be too small for an organization, you know, as businesses grow, as business owners want to expand. And it's so important for us as a service provider to private-owned businesses to illustrate and almost knock down that perception of having a too small accounting program, because it's what you build onto Xero that can actually create such a beautiful ecosystem. And it's all achievable through its open API. So we have partners with Dext, with PaySpace. You know, we have those partners in place that they also train us as the service providers to be up to date with the technologies, because if we're up to date, if we're skilled, we can deploy those technologies to our clients correctly. And a lot of clients can even adopt those technologies themselves. But I want to highlight an often overlooked point by private business owners. There's such a need in the market to implement these technologies, and a lot of private-owned businesses go out and get those technologies. But it's actually adopting the technology that is the most critical aspect. It's not just implementing it, there's a whole adoption that needs to take place. And private-owned businesses fail to recognize that just because you've implemented a technology, so a Xero, a Dext, anything else, then any sort of application, cloud-based program that you've got, it does not automatically mean that your business is now digital. There's this common perception that, oh, well, I use the cloud, I'm now digital. If you're still following manual and primitive methods of storing information, collecting information, your internal process of approvals, you are merely doing this on a cloud-based program and not desktop anymore. And that is the key feature that we bring to the table with our private businesses to help them transition into that digital space and not just have applications implemented. And I call it an adoption. It's a whole overall of your internal processes that need to be looked at. And this is the biggest challenge that I've faced in the market. There's the flow of information, your workflows. That focus is where we as BDO really walk the journey with our clients. You know, hold their hands, come in, do what I call a digital health check of what your internal processes are, because you could be manually signing things and uploading it onto the cloud, where you can actually have systems like Approval Max doing those approvals for you. So there's no one tech stack app will be the same for any client. It's all bespoke. It's all dependent to your business. And it's so important that you trust an external service provider to come in if you don't have those skills yourself, just to come in and do those health checks and see where can you improve your business and your workflows, because the workflows are the key to harnessing technology. And I mean, just to end it off, the focus is not on your systems anymore. It's now the focus is on your staff, on your people, on your workflows. And that's the biggest disconnect that I'm experiencing with private business owners. And if I can just say, harnessing technology and not just implementing technology, that is how you prepare for digitization in the workplace.